Time to get the workout on. Time to get the workout on. I don't work out every day no more, man. I work out every other day. It's better that way. So today we do squats, front kick, side kick. Feel what I'm saying? The real black karate kid. And we're gonna do some running too, man. So basically today is leg day. You know, them sprints, they count as leg day exercise too, man, because you're running with all your goddamn might across that goddamn parking lot. Feel what I'm saying? And then you're doing squats. That's leg day. Dude, you do about 3 or 4 sets of those, about 20 times each. 20 squats. You know, you squat, front kick, squat, front kick, like 20 times. You can't have chicken legs, man. You know, when you get into a fight, you gotta have your legs, man. You feel what I'm saying? Your legs gotta be strong. But other than that, you'll have some bird legs. All somebody gotta do is come around and push you over this one time. You won't be able to get back up again with them bird legs. Shit. It ain't really funny, but it is at the same time. It is at the same time. Shit. Man, all somebody gotta do is just blow on you, man. Just whoosh, and your ass will fall over with them bird legs, man. I be seeing motherfuckers walking around with bird legs. I know Cali Muscle, man. He was like, yeah, man, I work my legs like twice a week. That's not enough, man. That's why you got bird legs. You need leg day at least 3 or 4 times a week to have some fat calves. Not the squishy fat, but I'm talking about muscle calves. Some fat calves, fat thighs, fat ankles. Nah, I'm just kidding. Shit, man. You gotta do this on a regular, man. Working out. Ain't no giving up on that. You gotta work out into the end of your days, bro. I remember my mother's ex-fiance. He worked out until the day that he died. He got to be 80 something and he died. So working out will give you a longer life. But me, I really don't want to live that long though, man. I don't want to live to be a vegetable, man, where I can't walk around and bend over and pick up stuff. Just give me my 80 years and I'm good. I don't have to live past 80. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to live past 80. My legs is hurting, man. You gotta do your squats. You gotta do your squats. You know, you gotta do your squats. My legs were sore the other day from doing all them squats. So I do my squats like I just don't do squats, man. I add a kick to it. Give me more cardio. When you're doing squat, front kick, squat, front kick, squat, front kick, you're getting more for your buck. You're giving more bang for your buck. Go over here, man, because they working right there. I gotta work out. Get more bang for your buck. Get more bang bang for your buck. You feel me? Yeah, we gotta work out. Even though we might be slow today, we gotta work out. I want to talk about today's date market, my frustrations with it. You know what I'm saying? It's that, man, time has changed, bro. This ain't the 90s no more, man. Things have gotten more technically advanced. You feel what I'm saying? Things have gotten more technically advanced. And now it's time to, like, just go with the flow, man. Just go with the flow. And nowadays, you gotta be a superhero to get a girlfriend nowadays, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta, man, I'm telling you, like, the standards have went up so goddamn high. That a lot of these females, they think they deserve more than they deserve, man. You feel what I'm saying? Their egos is way up here. Up to here. All the simping that's going on, that's really causing the fucking meltdown of the date market, is the simping. Just run around just simping, bro, for no apparent reason. You feel what I'm saying? Did I get my water? I got my water, didn't I? Yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And it's forcing me to self-improve to a fucking millionaire, man. Which is good. I mean, damn, think about it, bro. When you compete, you get better. That's the good thing about this whole entire fiasco of a date market. It's okay, it's forcing me to get out there and get the bag. But I'm like nearly almost about to die getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here chasing it to the end of the road. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a luxury to have a girlfriend nowadays, bro. Like, when I was out there dating, you know, I couldn't hang on to a female if my life depended on it. We would date, and sometimes we would have sex, you know, but they would leave, like, really quickly. What the hell, why are they leaving? They got better options. Women's so goddamn strong, man. You know what I'm saying? They got better options than me. You know, hell, I would leave too if I had better options. If I was a millionaire and I came across a female I didn't like, maybe she was too clingy or something, I would be wrong real quickly. Nah, she too clingy, man. She want to get into a relationship too quickly. Like Sub-5 Stalker, man. She wanted to be in a relationship so quick. And I was like, no, I don't like you like that. You know, and she felt entitled to my genes, man. You know, a lot of these fat women, bro, I swear, it ain't mine. They thinking that they're entitled to me. These Sub-5 women. That's another thing that's frustrating about the date market. You got women that's below. You got women that's below your looks level, thinking that they're entitled to you. That's why you got all these women that are below your looks level hitting on you all the time. Because they like, I could get him. I'm entitled to him. You know? And Sub-5 Stalker found that shit the hard way. And that, like, bitch, you are not entitled to me. I don't know what told you that motherfucking story. Or who told you that story. I don't know who told you that story. And I don't know what told you that story. But you are not entitled to me. You are below my looks level. You gotta have some type of arrogance, man. You can't be out here just just thinking that you deserve less, man. Man, hey, I'm better than that. I have dated better looking women than her. She gotta be at least an average woman for me to fuck with her. Long term. At least that. You feel what I'm saying? So you got women that below you in looks, just constantly always checking for you. And then they hold on to you for dear life. That's another frustration, man. The simping. The simping is another thing, man. Like telling motherfucking bitches that they all that in the bag of chips, but really they not. You feel what I'm saying? Like you are not all that in the bag of chips. Just look at you. You're frail, you're skinny, or you weigh about 300 pounds, straight up sumo wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how you think you deserve me? I work out every single day. Okay? I work out every single day. Or not every single day, but every other day. So me and me and your lifestyle is not gonna like, it's not gonna be, our lifestyle is gonna clash. You know what I'm saying? I'm a workoutaholic, and you're not a workoutaholic. You feel what I'm saying? You want to eat cookies, cakes, and pies all the time, and I'm trying to like, maybe I might have one cookie every now and then, but I'm trying to work out and stay fit. Feel what I'm saying? I want to work out and stay fit and stay active. That's why I see a lot of these passport bros over there in Thailand just settling for a female that's overweight, but they'll work out hard. Like what's his name? Travel Abroad. Oh, was it Game Abroad? No. Yeah, Game Abroad. This dude is a workoutaholic. He works out. He tries to stay away from the carbs as much as possible. He tries to stay lean. He watches what he eats and stuff. And you got his girlfriend that's just straight up just overweight, sub 5 looking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, you deserve better than that. You feel what I'm saying? Get a woman that's on your level, looks wise at least. Please stop settling for less. Because all the simping is making these females think they better than what they are. The simping is really what's tearing this fucking nation apart when it comes to dating, man. It's like you stop telling them that they're so goddamn beautiful. They don't deserve any compliments, especially the ones who are super, super pretty. Don't tell her that. It gets to her goddamn head. And stop telling the lesser pretty ones that they're pretty and stuff. Because then it gets to their head. You got a 4 walking around like she a 9, because so many like simps have gashed her head up so hard. So then she started thinking like, damn, oh shit, I'm a 3, but I deserve a guy that's a 6. I deserve Cat. You got sub 5 stalker out here. Oh, I'm a 3 in the looks. That guy right there, he's a 6. Oh, I deserve him. And then when they don't get you, all of a sudden, for some reason, they become little princesses and shit. Start jumping up and down, crying like little babies, because they're not getting what they want. You know what I'm saying? Or they're not getting what they thought they could get. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta drink some water. Let me water up before I work out, bro. that muscle. What? But hitting that goddamn gym. Hitting them arms still there. You know, like the female that was just on my live stream the other day. Things didn't go her way. Things didn't go her way, so she started acting a fool. Started leaving extra long paragraphs. You know what I'm saying? Just entitled for no reason, man. Feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? It's like, oh no. Nah, you're not gonna act the fool around me. You know, you're not gonna act the fool around me. I'm not gonna let you act the fool. You better go somewhere with that shit. Go somewhere else. I ain't got no time. You know. And then you got women that's on your looks level thinking they deserve more than you. And these women, let me tell you something, these average women are getting dudes who are making some good money. I'm seeing dudes driving around in Mustangs, high quality Mustangs too. Mustangs with an average woman. Feel what I'm saying? Mustang Shelby, $100,000 Mustang he got an average woman. Like, goddamn, yeah, these women, they getting that. That's why they don't want the average man no more. You average and you broke at the same time, you're gonna struggle as a man. Don't be surprised if you're struggling. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't making enough money, you're gonna struggle. If you're under a certain height, you're gonna struggle. If you ain't got charisma, if you ain't got game, you're gonna struggle. You better be making her laugh or do some shit like that. You better, your personality better be on point. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it's just like nowadays you gotta try 10 times hard in the dating market. You gotta really push yourself to the limit and really achieve things, because you could be in your situation for the remainder of your life. And I know I don't want to be in my situation where I only got like sub 5 women to choose from for the rest of my life. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to be there for the rest of my life. And all I got is sub 5 women to choose from. And that's what it seems like right now, man. Is that I only got sub 5 women to choose from. I don't have the average woman like I did before. Now, some women, don't get me wrong, you got a few average women that give you a shot, but there's only a few of those. And that girl with the big booty at 7-Eleven, she just disappeared into thin air. I don't even see her around no more. She don't work there no more. She was an average woman with a big butt. And I was like, man, I was drooling. She was in her 20s and shit. I was drooling. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Woo. But it's a struggle. Think about it, bro. You know, women struggle getting, like, rich men. Just like we struggle getting, like, consistent girlfriends and, like, women who are top tier and shit like that. It's a struggle for us to get that. And for them, you know, it's a struggle. For them, it's a struggle to get, you know, top tier men. You know, even some of the 8, 9s, and 10s, they won't get a rich man. You know, it's a struggle. It's highly competitive for them, because every single woman out here want a rich man, but there's only so much to go around for a lot of these women, bro. They don't understand that. If she's an average woman, her chances of getting a rich man is slim to none. Rich men are not checking for average women, for the most part, anyway. They got a few of them that do that, though. They'll mess around, stay with the 6, but only for probably like 3 months until they get bored of her, and then be ready to date somebody else. Feel what I'm saying? So nowadays, to date, I mean, it's the most highly competitive dating market in the world. Today's dating market here in America, here in the United States, is highly competitive, man. We talking about this is like boxing. You feel what I'm saying? That's how competitive it has gotten. We talking about going to the body and beating motherfuckers and knocking motherfuckers out and shit. You know, it's hard to knock a motherfucker out. When you get in the ring, it's hard to knock a motherfucker out, man. Why? Because that motherfucker done prepared for this shit too. He's prepared to go against you. And that's how it is, bro. I ain't never seen this. I mean, how highly competitive it is right now. I ain't never seen it like this. I mean, we talking about, man, bro, you better have your shit on point. Your money better be on point. Your car better be on point if you want to have a good dating life. Nowadays, we living in the age of the internet, bro. This is not 2003. You feel what I'm saying? This is not the year 2000. This ain't the year 2001. This ain't the 2000. It's not 2002 anymore, bro. This is something different. This is a totally different animal right now that we dealing with. And every single man, I'll tell you, boy, you're gonna be like some of them dudes in China, man. I'm telling you, you know, some of them dudes in China, what they call them the leftover men, they got to go through life without a girlfriend or a wife. Like, if they don't get money, if they don't self-improve, meaning that from beginning to end to the end of your life, you'll never have a girlfriend, you'll never have a wife. Damn, that's sad though, bro. To go like your whole entire life though, I can see like maybe you spent like 4 or 5 years just getting yourself together and you didn't have a girlfriend, and then finally you got yourself together and then now you got a girlfriend, now you got a good dating life. But for like ever though, that's a life sentence right there. I tell you guys about that life sentence. That shit is real. You know, that shit is real. A life sentence is real out here in the dating market, bro. Talking about forever. You ain't gonna never find a girlfriend or a wife in China forever. Meaning that you gotta go through your 20s without a girlfriend. You gotta go through your 30s without a girlfriend, or any woman by your side. Any woman by your side. You gotta go through your 40s without a woman by your side, and it gets worse every single year. Every single year it goes by, you get less and less good looking. That's why we work out, man, so we can maintain some type of looks in our older age. Shit, nobody wants to be over 40, fat and balding at the same time. You got a whole lot of shit going against you. See, at least if you're over 40, you keep yourself in shape. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can still pull. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of, you know, getting to be 40 and fat, out of shape, looking like a motherfucking butterball, you know, you feel what I'm saying? And never, just straight up just not pulling anything at all. You feel what I'm saying? When you get to be a certain age, man. I notice when I put on weight, women don't like me, bro. When I'm in shape, when I'm working out, I get all kinds of women looking my way. Even though for my age, at 44, still pulling them as long as I stay in shape. That's why I'm out here all the time, man. I like female attention, man. You feel what I'm saying? Without female attention, bro, you don't feel like anybody, bro. You feel like a nobody. You an incel or something like that. That's how you feel when you ain't getting female attention. You feel what I'm saying? So today we gotta do push-ups. We always do push-ups. Squat, kick, some sprints. We're gonna do a little bit of capoeira at the end just to get that cardio going. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we gotta do, man. So I came to look, man. I'm gonna say this in my last 5 minutes of this video. It came to a point in my life where I was just like, okay, I can chase this bag and eventually get it, or I could not chase this bag and stay in the situation for the rest of my life. I had to choose one path. Oh, so okay, I'm gonna stay persistent with this jackpot. No, I ain't gonna be here forever. Eventually, we gonna get all 5 numbers, motherfucker. You ain't fuck all that, bro. I like, no, I ain't gonna be here for the rest of my life, man. I know motherfuckers out there, they praying on my downfall. They want me to fail. They want me to die. You know what I'm saying? You know, they talking about rest in peace to Cat and all that other stuff. And I'm like, man, whatever. I'm out here surviving, man. I'm about to hit this fucking goddamn push-ups and these sit-ups and these squats and these sprints. These sprints, that burn the motherfucking fat off your motherfucking ass, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Sprints, especially if it's like all the way across the parking lot, I think I'm gonna take the long way across the parking lot. This is the shorter one. I want to take the longer. I want to run a longer distance. I want to go from here to all the way. Yeah, I want a longer sprint. You feel what I'm saying? I want to sprint until I can't go no more. I don't want to have to stop because there's traffic out there. You see, I sprint all the way across this parking lot right here. But that's a short parking lot, so I'm gonna try to take the long way. I want to burn some real calories. I say I'm gonna sprint from here to all the way to the end, all the way there. So I'm gonna get a longer sprint today, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, it's causing you to go out there and chase this bag, man. Because without the bag, bro, I'm telling you, your life is gonna be hell. And as you get older without money, it gets worse with women, you know. And I said this in my early video that I want my life to be better with women, and it will once you get the bag. For what I'm saying? It will. As long as you move correctly and don't move like Shannon Sharpe, you okay. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about, right now at this point, is just focusing on me. Focusing on myself. Feel what I'm saying? Focusing on that bag. And it's like, you can try to not go out there and self-improve, or try not to go out there and chase the bag and just sit back and cut in the cut and don't do anything. Man, you in it for a long life of suffering, bro. Feel what I'm saying? You in it for a long life of suffering. As you see, I got rid of my double chin. No double chin there. Been working out, nigga. At least every other day. Shit. Bust a sweat, nigga. For what I'm saying? But I look at it like this, man. I know I'm not gonna be in this situation for the remainder of my life, bro. You can call it what you want to. You know, you can sit back and don't do nothing. But what's gonna happen is, them years are gonna go by like this. And in those years going by like this, bro, you could have got yourself together. I guarantee if some of you motherfuckers would have started on your purpose, or started like 5 years ago, in the beginning of the pandemic, you wouldn't be in a situation right now. You feel what I'm saying? You wouldn't be in your situation right now. But you also, man, sometimes you gotta see yourself as a warrior too. You can't see yourself as prey, man. Just straight up, just hella gullible, you know, weak, pathetic. You can't see yourself like that, bro. You gotta see yourself like you Rocky or something, or, you know, you gotta see yourself as a pro boxer or a superhero or something. That's how you gotta look at yourself, bro. You gotta look at yourself as the Karate Kid, bro. You gotta look at yourself like you the Karate Kid. I might get beat up throughout life, but me, at the end, I'ma find that way to land that last blow. You know, like the Karate Kid, he got his ass kicked throughout the whole entire movie. But at the end, he was able to he was able to land that final blow. You feel what I'm saying? I might get beat up throughout the motherfucking match, but I'm gonna be like George Foreman and knock your ass down in the 4th round. I mean, the 8th round. But what's up with the 7th? It was the 7th, 8th round. He knocked that guy out, George Foreman. He was getting beat up throughout the whole entire match. You know, the whole entire fight, George Foreman was losing that fight. But because he had that one hitter quitter and bop in the 7th or 8th round, he knocked that motherfucking nigga out. That's how I look at me, man. I might be getting beat up throughout life, but some way, somehow I'll find a way to land the winning blow at the end. I gotta go. You guys have a good day, man, because these motherfuckers out here, they cutting on something. Fucking up my damn rhythm. You guys have a good day. I'm out.